Hi, and welcome to the Word of the Week. This week's word is responsibility. Now, we've been talking for the month of August about rock solid stability, how to develop it. All right, first we defined what stability was. We talked about the concept of roots and developing those deep roots for ourselves, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. We've talked about our core, the muscular core. We've talked about our core beliefs, our core values, who we really are. Now we want to talk about responsibility, because when it comes down to balance, it really is your responsibility. And so when we do exercises like in my Tai Chi class, and we do partner exercises for balance, the responsibility for maintaining your balance, your stability, your root, is your own. And so the idea is that regardless of what is going on around you, what a person is doing, they're pushing you, shoving you, it's your responsibility to react appropriately in order to maintain your stability. As we've talked about before, that is the process of stability. It's the little things that occur in order for us to maintain our balance and our equilibrium. So our decisions are simply that. There are decisions. When someone is pushing, I have a choice. I can either tense up, I can relax. Right? If I tense up, it's not my partner's fault. It's my fault. If I relax and it works, it's not my partner's fault, it's my fault. All right? It's my responsibility, it's my choice, it's my goal. Right? So a lot of times we want to blame the external circumstances for why we do not feel stable, whether it's physically, or mentally or emotionally. We always want to blame the outside factors. I know a lot of times when I used to compete a lot, people would blame their shoes, or they'd blame the rug, the surface that they were on. Well, I could do this, if we didn't have this thick rug, I could do this. Well, if you're really a martial artist and you're training in the old days to learn to fight, you couldn't pick the surface that you were on. When you had to fight, you had to fight. So you couldn't say, well, I would only fight you if we could be on a level surface. You have to be able to do your craft regardless of the situation. It is your responsibility to do the type of training and develop yourself in the way that you're able to maintain your stability regardless of the environment. So physically, that's important. In our interpersonal relationships, developing the core, our core beliefs, important. Having our roots, our foundations, very important. But remember, that is your responsibility. No one else can do it. No one else can make you do it. It's your choice. It's your decision. And so when we take ownership of it, then we're able to do the things that we need to do to maintain the stability that we need in our lives. Okay? Well, I hope you enjoyed this week's lesson, and we hope to see you next week.